What is up, gamers? It's Geo here, and today we're going to be talking about Planetside 2. Now, you PS4 guys are in for a treat. The beta is going on January 20th, so if you guys can, go ahead and sign up for that beta, because trust me, you will. If you're a fan of first-person shooters, let me tell you, this is in my top 5, hands down, my favorite shooter, one of my favorite shooters of all time. The epic battles that go on in this game. I know they got battles in Battlefield, but not to this scale. They don't compare to the huge battles that go on in this game. It's one of a kind. There is no other first-person shooter out there like this. It takes total teamwork. Like on this gameplay going on right now, we pushed over this bridge and we were holding these dudes at the mountain, and I guess they had finally pushed us back to the base, and the battle that was going on there, I was battling for about 3-4 hours. It's still going on right now. That's how crazy and long these battles last. Now, if you're one of those people who are kind of playing by yourself and you don't really do teamwork that much, this game may not be for you, even though sometimes you can get away with that type of stuff. Me, myself, I like to do kind of like a lone sniper type thing. It's always fun. Like, I go somewhere, use my camo, and find me like a little nest spot where I could take them out while my team is sitting there battling them head on. I'm off somewhere else, picking them off one by one, or eliminating their snipers from taking out my people, but I'm far off where they can't see me. So that's about as far as I got for doing something like that, but that wasn't really playing the objective. That was just kind of helping my team somewhat. So if I'm trying to play the objective, that's not going to really work too much for me, running and gunning by myself. It does not go. You're going to get so far with that in this game. But this team, like I said, I didn't even know them, and it's one of the most team-oriented games I've ever played. And people just inviting me to squads and friendly. It's just an awesome atmosphere if you guys are into that type of thing, which I am, because I love just being that one player where I could go back and forth and be like a 6-man off the bench. Wherever you need me, put me at. Like, for 15 minutes straight, I was the engineer that had to repair a whole bunch of tanks and Sunderers, which is like the infantry truck where you could spawn at. That was my job. I put that upon myself because I seen no one was being engineers, and I looked across the bridge compared to our tanks. I just seen a whole bunch of their tanks. So the only way we were going to push forward across that bridge if I played engineer. And it's that type of stuff. If you have that type of mentality, then you'll probably pretty much love this game. But there is something for everybody in this game. If you can't find nothing, then you don't like first-person shooters, because there is something for everybody. Like I said, I played almost 7 different roles in this battle that we had, and it was just mayhem, and I loved every bit of it. Now, my only dislike with this game is that it is pay to win. It may be free to play, but it is pay to win, make no doubt about it. So I went on ahead and got a 3-month subscription, and it came with some station cash, more XP, and you know, I always like supporting the developers. If they make an awesome game, if you have the money for it, make sure you guys support these developers, because it costs money to run these servers. I know everyone likes to think it's just free and fairy dust and money grows on trees, but it's not like that. So make sure you guys support the developers. You can grind it out. Now you can, but let me tell you, that grind is something you may not want to do. I know for you PS4 users, you guys could probably get a decent start with the grind, because there may not be that many people throwing cash at the game in the beginning. But on PC right now, it's pretty much, the game's been out, what, 2 years on PC, so there's a lot of people who got their guns and all that, and I didn't feel like getting owned like that, so I just gone ahead and got the guns and all the other good stuff. I may go ahead and get another subscription to just go ahead and support the game, because I really like these developers, and I can't wait to see them port this behemoth of a game onto the PS4, because if they could pull this off and get 1080p 60 frames per second, I will be very surprised. Now, I'm trying to figure out if they're going to have it run at medium or high. If this can run high on the PS4 at 1080p 60 frames per second, I will be very shocked, and it'll be kudos to them, because that'll be crazy. Like I said, on my 970 on Ultra, I was getting like 40 frames per second with all the shitstorm coming at me. So I could only imagine if they could get all that on the PS4, That would be amazing. But I'm actually thinking about uploading more Planetside 2 stuff because this game is so awesome too. I know it's 2 years old, but like tutorials and stuff for the PS4 guys who are just going to be getting on, I think it'll be fun. I'm having a lot of fun with the game, and I can finally run it on Ultra and all that fun stuff. So if you guys would like that type of stuff, let me know. But that is all for today. You guys have a blessed day. And one more thing, gaming for life.
No, back up.